Alright, so I'm going to make a video just as a breakdown for what the Globals.xml file is for. And if you have a server that has a really low pop and you got a kind of a loot spawn issue where when the server restarts, it kind of doesn't cycle the loot at all because nobody's playing on it. I got some settings to kind of help out with that and make sure the loot refreshes. Alright, so yeah, it's this one here. Okay, so this one here, idle mode startup. So 0 to disable idle mode on server startup will switch on later if idle mode countdown is not 0. So when it's in idle mode, that means it will not be refreshing loot. It won't be deleting loot. It won't be adding loot. It won't be messing with loot tables at all. So you want to set that to 1 if you want it to not be on idle. Or sorry, 0. I apologize. 0. And this number here is how long it will not be idle for, or how long it will refresh loot before it goes into idle mode. And so 3600 seconds is 1 hour. And so when my server restarts, it refreshes loot for 1 hour before it stops, unless players are on. And then it will continue to refresh loot. So this number here is what percentage of loot will be spawned on the initial server start. That's default at 100. I think you should probably keep it at that. Respawn limit. How many items of one type can be spawned at once? I have upped quite a few of these numbers. So it tries to keep everything up to its nominal value as much as it can. It can respawn 25 different items on the server restart. Or I guess at one time. Apologize. How much loot should be respawned during the restart to nominal? So at default, it's set to 0. So that means on server restart, if things weren't set to the nominal value already, then they wouldn't. And you would have to have people on the server for them to actually start spawning. So you would want to set that to somewhere between 0 and 100. You can set it to 100 like I have, so that way it always tries to keep things at the nominal value. How many tests are allowed? I upped that as well, just to make sure things can have as much opportunity to spawn. Yeah, I think that'll pretty much sum up that one. Alrighty, thank you.